Do you have any idea about the 11 personality traits of people who love to be alone? There are a lot of people who love to be alone. If this is you, you tend to enjoy spending as much time on your own as possible. You have friends, of course. It's not like you don't like having them. You just enjoy living isolated, and there's nothing wrong with that. As a lonely individual, you also tend to have a higher standard for friendships. Yet you have less desire for social recognition than others do. Here are the special features of the personality of people who like to be alone. Number 1. Self-awareness. A ton of people tend to suppress their feelings and emotions. People who like to be alone choose to embrace these feelings to become fully aware of them. Self-awareness is very necessary and challenging to achieve. As a loner, you learn yourself better than everyone else, so this helps you to truly grasp others around you. Everybody has cycles of depressed and negative thoughts, but you can work around them far more quickly. Number 2. Open-minded. Even if you like being alone, it doesn't make you stiff and closed-minded. In the opposite, you are highly open-minded and constantly primed for fresh thoughts and practices. You're not planning to spend your entire life in your bedroom, and you enjoy exploring new adventures. Others, though, need to make sure they give you time on their own before you go anywhere that includes a few people. Number 3. Aware of weaknesses and strengths. You are more than aware of your strengths and weaknesses. Nonetheless, you know there's always room for improvement, no matter how good you think you're going. While you're aware of these imperfections, you still hold your head high to show others that it's okay to be confident about yourself. Number 4. Driven by your instincts. Your intuition is your daily reference to the next best thing that awaits you on your path through life. There's a lot to say about you and your gut instincts when it comes to making tough decisions. You don't get frightened quickly because you realize that your experience is going to take you as good as the last trip you've had. Number 5. Filled up with kindness and compassion. You want to demonstrate the essence of goodness as well as kindness to others so that they can realize that sharing happiness is a vital part of your life. It helps you feel amazing to show us how serious you are about the stuff you want to do the most, as well as the ones you enjoy the most. That is one of the greatest characteristics an individual not to be seen by others. Number 6. Self-love. And through the difficult times of your life, you somehow find a way to enjoy yourself, no matter what happens to you. Of course, you know there's going to be times when you're not as perfect, ready, or experienced yet to do some of the things you'd really like to do. You're still in love with every piece of you, no matter what. There's always room for improvement, and that means you're going to work really hard for that success. When you have all of these distinctive personality characteristics, you are an exceptionally rare individual. And while there are many wonderful attributes of individuals who want to be isolated, they stick out the most while many are searching for a true personality. Number 7. Period of interest. If everything is incredibly important to a single person, it's time. You respect time and value it more than anything else. You are well informed that time is the most precious commodity for a good existence. You're going to do everything in your power not to be late, never waste someone else's time, and never let someone else waste your time. You avoid false behavior, and you cannot tolerate people who think you can play with. You have developed a vast level of self-respect through your self-awareness. Those who value your presence in the way you appreciate theirs should predict one of the most amazing partnerships imaginable. Number 8. Level-headed. Loners are incredibly strong when tough situations arise. As a result of your frequent reflection and on your own time, you have incredible focus and willpower. It's not to suggest that you're not distracted with unpleasant circumstances, yet, instead of getting swept up in problems, you want to take some time alone to refresh. At this process, you set up approaches to your issues and means of dealing with them. Number 9. Clear boundaries. People who like to be alone always have healthy boundaries. You should describe yourself completely. You've got good principles, you're just left isolated. You know you've always caught yourself. You're getting the boundaries and you're trying to let someone know if they're going to reach them. After all, if you can't be faithful to yourself, you can't be truthful to anybody. Number 10. Very empathetic. You happen to be among the most empathetic individuals in the world. You can feel and sympathize with others on the same level as they do. Feeling all the pains and despairs of others is a very intense curse. But since you are so empathetic, it is easy for you to find the bright side in almost any negative circumstance. You'd better consider a remedy to any issue that causes others mad. Number 11. Never codependent. There's never a moment in your life that you feel like you need to rely on anyone else for something. Even if you're in a relationship with someone, you still want to be your own person and want to do stuff your own way. Being reliant on someone else for small things is something you're seeking to stop. So you're going to take a long time to convince us just how worthy you are of living on your own. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like, and for more video, hit the subscribe button below.